Imagine this. Your leg cramps keep coming back, night after night. You think it's just a small problem, something that will go away on its own. But here's the scary truth. If you keep eating certain foods, those cramps won't just stay. They'll get worse, more painful, and more frequent. And over time, constant cramps are not just about pain. They can be a warning sign of serious issues with your nerves, your blood circulation, even your heart. Yes, you heard that right. If you keep ignoring this and continue eating the wrong foods, you could literally be walking yourself toward bigger health problems. Maybe even to the point where one day it's too late to reverse the damage. All right, let's dive right in. First, let's talk about salty, processed foods. Think about chips, packaged snacks, instant noodles, fast food burgers loaded with fries. Sounds tasty, right? But here's the problem. All that excess sodium throws off the balance of electrolytes in your body. Your muscles need the right amount of sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium to contract and relax smoothly. But when you're eating salty foods all the time, your body ends up holding onto water in the wrong way, and at the same time flushing out the very minerals that prevent cramps. It's like giving your muscles the wrong fuel. The result? Tightness, spasms, and those sudden jolts of pain in your legs. So yes, that extra large packet of chips might be calling your name, but your calves are going to scream louder at 2 a.m. Now, let's move on to the second culprit, caffeine. I know, your morning cup of coffee or tea might feel like your lifeline. Maybe it's not just one cup, maybe it's 3 or 4, plus an energy drink in the afternoon when you're tired. But here's the catch. Caffeine is a diuretic, which means it makes you pee more often. And every time your body loses that extra fluid, it also loses minerals like potassium and magnesium. And guess what? Those are the exact minerals your muscles depend on to prevent cramping. Without them, your muscles misfire, they tighten when they shouldn't, and that's when the pain kicks in. So, if you're the type who reaches for coffee after coffee to stay awake, don't be surprised if your legs suddenly decide to cramp up on you. I'm not saying cut caffeine completely, because let's be honest, who's ready for that? But if you're suffering from leg cramps, cutting back can make a massive difference. And then comes the third sneaky trigger, sugary foods and drinks. Think about sodas, sweetened juices, candy bars, and yes, even that slice of cake you reward yourself with. The truth is, sugar overload doesn't just affect your weight or your teeth, it actually messes with your muscles too. High sugar intake causes your insulin levels to spike, and over time it messes with how your body absorbs and uses calcium and magnesium. And if you've been paying attention, you know by now, without those minerals, your muscles are basically defenseless against cramps. Imagine your muscle fibers trying to relax but being stuck in on mode. And that's exactly what happens when sugar hijacks the balance. It's like pouring syrup into an engine. It might run for a bit, but sooner or later things get stuck. Now, I know what you might be thinking. But I love salty snacks. I need my coffee. And who doesn't enjoy something sweet once in a while? And hey, I get it. I'm not here to tell you to live like a monk and never touch these foods again. What I am saying is, if leg cramps have become your unwanted late-night visitor, these foods are worth rethinking. Because every time you reduce them, you give your muscles a fighting chance to work the way they should. Smoothly, painlessly, without seizing up when you least expect it. Here's something interesting, though. Many people who cut back on these foods notice not only fewer cramps but also better sleep, more steady energy, and even less bloating. That's because when your minerals are balanced and your body is hydrated properly, everything starts to run more smoothly. It's not just about avoiding pain. It's about feeling good overall. Let me leave you with a quick thought. Your muscles are like an orchestra. Every instrument, potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, has to play in harmony for the music to sound right. But when you overload on salty snacks, drown yourself in caffeine, or flood your body with sugar, it's like throwing the whole orchestra out of tune. The result isn't music, it's noise. And in your body, that noise shows up as cramps. So, the next time you find yourself reaching for that bag of chips, that extra cup of coffee, or that bottle of soda, just remember, your muscles might pay the price later. Make the smart choice. Give your body what it really needs, and you'll notice the difference. And hey, if you found this helpful, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you know who complains about leg cramps all the time. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, or even that coworker who always says, "Man, my legs are killing me." Because small changes in what we eat can make a huge difference in how we feel. At the end of the day, your body is talking to you. Leg. Cramps aren't random, they're signals. Signals that something is out of balance. And by avoiding these 3 foods, salty snacks, caffeine overload, and sugary drinks, you're taking a step toward listening to your body and giving it what it needs. So here's my challenge for you. For the next week, cut down these 3 foods and pay attention to your legs. See how they respond. You might be surprised how quickly the cramps ease up and how much better you feel overall. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Take that step today, and your body will thank you tomorrow.